What is up, everybody? Thank you for the subs, Hort, Pop, and Cinti. Thank you, guys. Alright. Co-op account versus advanced quest time. I have absolutely no idea how this is going to go. I figure the first few will be pretty easy, and then it will become absolutely terrible. So, yeah, I figure the Camelot ones are going to be a problem. Alright, let's see. So this is... These three are Orleans. So I'm pretty sure we can handle these without any fuss here. I think this one is just an AoE fest. Right. LD player, very low in the sound there. Turn it up as much as I can. What do I bring? So I think the new event is tomorrow. I'm hoping an Anabashi 52 months. That is a super big one. Thank you. I really appreciate all the subs, guys. But what was? Oh yeah, the event. I really hope the character of the ad is actually cool, so I have an excuse to roll for coup, and then I hope I actually get coup twice. And if I don't, I'm going to be mad. But I'm always mad, so that nothing changed really. Alright, so we want as much AoE as possible. I think the enemy classes are varied. Do that. Do Shakespeare. I don't know if we need to really do a battery though, turn 1. I'm not sure that matters much. What's another AoE I got? I mean, Alex. What I'm mostly worried about, and then Warlock, thank you for the 8 months. I almost said Warlock 2,750 months, which that doesn't make any sense. Your name's confusing me, but thank you for the 8 months. So what worries me is like the armor will look like MHXX stage 1, right? Where it's like, it's white, it's pink, it's yellow, it's blue, it's like... I hate that shit in FCO so much, and they do that a lot, so, and I could really see them doing that. Alright, I'll give anyone Cope Scope. It lowers your damage a pretty noticeable amount. Alright, this one is quick, 50%. I think that'll do. When someone dies, we're not gonna have much AoE left at that point. I don't think these enemies have much health though, so even maybe Jason can be worth a fuck. With Cope Scope though, 6,000 attack. What else do I got? What about Ilias Scope? There we go. Alright, and then we'll go into Billy and Mash, I guess? Mash, Smash, let's go. So they're dragons, mostly. I think their class is all over the map, though. Anti-humanoid won't do anything. Weird pick, but sure. Really don't have anything good for Billy here. Okay, whatever. Alright, what could go wrong? This one should be easy. Elden Ring streamer playing FCO, yeah, I know. I'll play more Elden Ring later. I really like Elden Ring a lot more since 1.7. My only real, gripe, I mean, other than, balance issues here and there, is, I want to be able to make a new PvE character and just play through the game and then invade and be invaded as I go, and you just can't really do that, and that's kind of annoying. That's, because there's twinks everywhere. Anyway, so they have fuck all HP. Let's see if that will kill. I'm sure Alex can do 3k. Yeah, no problem. This probably won't kill. Oh shit, no it did. Okay. Lancelot, 6k. Oh no, he's not hitting the middle one. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, this will be easy. Yeah, they're not even doing much damage. It's 600 damage to a berserker. Oh, you silly game. Alright, if I see a turn where I don't think I can kill 2, I'll NP, but I guess I'll just save the battery. Alright, kill that one. Okay, that is a Saber, though. Okay, actually, I bet you Lancelot can kill that one. Then he'll counterclass the Archer. and then we'll do that. Perfect. And we get a rainbow chain. Easy peasy. Yeah, we've used Ibuki several times. I don't use her like that much because I don't really like her, but I mean, she is pretty good. And she has some interesting gameplay. I'm fairly certain the event is supposed to be Recollection Campaign. I mean, I could be. Yeah, they could definitely fuse it with like Road to Lost Belt 7, right? And do it for Lost Belt 6, and that's why it's kind of... But I'm thinking there'll be more than that because they've got the whole, you know, like Ninja Warrior banner thing going on. I mean, if you already have Muramasa, it's like, you probably don't need another AoE Saber, but it's, if you like them, it's not bad to have another option, right? And it kind of just depends on what you do, right? Like, if you're talking about farming and stuff, then you don't, you know, Muramasa's fine, and you don't really need anything else. But there's, maybe if you're trying to, like, do solos, right? You want to solo a boss and stuff like that, it can be good to have Ibuki, right? But if you're mostly doing team stuff, and like if you've got strong units to support Muramasa, it's not going to be a problem. You're rarely going to run into a situation where it's like, oh my god, I need an AoE Saber and Muramasa just doesn't work, right? That's not really a thing. But you know, your account, like, how do I put this? It's like every player has to kind of just decide, like, okay, how strong is my account? Do I need help at anything? If the answer is no, do I want to just roll on things that I like? Or do I want to roll for the, save up and roll for the next big meta thing, right? It's just, it depends on you, so. Like, if it was me and I had Muramasa, I would still want a different AoE Saber because I don't really like Muramasa, but I don't really like Ibuki that much either, so I wouldn't really gun for either of them. But from a pure gameplay standpoint, Muramasa's fine, Ibuki's fine, so yeah, it's just kind of up to like what you want to do. Jason is not, it's not great. No damage. Even for farming, a lot of times he does not do enough damage. If you really want to be the Jason guy, you have got to grail that man. And even at 100, you're still gonna have shitty damage a lot of the time. But you go 120, and then you'll start to do better. At least he got that upgrade though, that really did help, but yeah, he still struggles, in my opinion. Like, I see a lot of people saying he's great, but then they don't use him themselves, right? Like, I'll see that a lot on YouTube, where people are like, Jason's so good, you gotta level Jason! You know, best flow star unit, blah, and then they never use them, right? They do some convoluted team, with like double Castoria or whatever, and they find like the one stage that's not that hard that he can do, and they say, look how good he is, and then when they go farm themselves, they never use him, right? And that's generally how things go with Jason. It's like people make a big deal out of it, and then he doesn't do jack. Okay, so I can double NP here because it's one of those stages where the auto refills, so we'll do this, and we'll do this. I'm gonna have Romulus go first because he might refill with like units with more HP or whatever, and Berserker more likely to work out. So I know Romulus can deal with these ones. Probably should have had. No, I can. That's right, they refill, so I can have Alexander go last. Yeah, it's kind of like Baldi, but with farming instead of you know, whatever the fuck people think Baldi is supposed to do. All I gotta do is give him one good buff, though. I think Baldi is so close to being a good budget unit, or at least a solid one. It kind of is a solid one, and he's just outclassed. Here's the thing, if Jason is the only AoE Saber you have, I legitimately think, for most accounts, you are better off using, like, Spartacus and Arash anyway. And just, I just don't think Jason is that good. I really don't, and I've used him a good amount. You know, if you like him, sure, go for it, trying to make him work, that's fine. It's not like he can't do anything. But I don't think accounts need Jason at all. If you're a new free-to-play account, or just really unlucky, right, with your rolls, or whatever it is you're doing, I don't think Jason is just I don't think he's a good investment. I really don't. I think his damage is way too low. His utility is not actually that good. You know, he's whatever. And I like Jason, he's awesome. Like, I really like his character, but I just don't think he's, you know, ultimately that helpful. Okay, let me bop one of these. That way I can target switch. There we go. It's, if you do the same card, even with this, like, auto-update thing, they'll still attack the corpse. best Bronze Saber in the game. True! He's also the worst Bronze Saber in the game. Wonder how that happened. Yeah, if you're a new account, I'm telling you, the thing to do when it comes to farming and stuff is Orochi Spartacus, maybe Hohenheim, right? That's the thing to do. And then what you do from that point is just going to be kind of catered to what units you happen to unlock, right? The rarer stuff you happen to get. Because, you know, everyone's going to get rarer stuff, so it's kind of how you use it. Alright, this one needs to go... Do I just Buster Chain, or do I want to... You know, we'll Rainbow and see if we could get his MP again, because he's got his battery skill. I feel like the player base commonly tries to like make things more complicated than they are in order to justify having like topics to talk about. Like I really mean that. Like YouTubers and stuff, they try to like be like, this thing's good for farming and blah 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 blah, and they're just looking for content. And then people on like Discord or Reddit or whatever, they're just bored, right? And they want to compare this to that, and half the time the circumstances they're imagining aren't even real, and you know, it's just like the truth is Orochi Spartacus, man. It's like that's the thing to do, and maybe Qin Gong, right, for free-to-play people. That's the starting units. And sure, if they ever add a new unit that does shake it up, you know, great, but that has not happened, and I don't expect that to happen for a while either. Same for FGO, man, like, or not FGO, Mystic Codes. Like, they haven't added a Mystic Code worth anything in so long, and people are always trying to, like, hyper-analyze them and create these, like, scenarios where this new Mystic Code is good, but then that scenario literally never happens, and it was only debatable that it was useful in the first place, right? So it's just, it's kind of silly. Okay, this one's probably going to live, so we'll remove its buffs. I have no Buster cards, god damn it. I could Art Chain. Oh, what are we talking about with Ushi Avenger? She's broken as fuck, I can say that. That one's pretty easy. Well, you get one caster coup, for free from beating the story. Although, a surprising amount of people burned the caster coup that they got. In my time playing this game, I have really seen a surprising amount of people. They get caster coup and Fuyuki, right, and they don't know much about the game, and they're playing through stuff. They don't really use any low stars, because this is just the FGO experience for new players, man. Nothing about Fuyuki to, like, America does anything to, like, incentivize you to, like, use your own units. It's just LOL, summon a friend's god, Juna, kill everything, right? That's everything for so long. I mean, for just so much content. And so people just, the few units of their own that they care about are their golds, because it's rare, so it's got to be good, guys. And so they really only care about their gold units, but they're not using their own units in any meaningful way. And when they finally get to, like, the point where their account can fight challenge quests, or do, you know, the hard content, or, you know, whatever, you know, fight Fluffy and stuff, they haven't really leveled their silvers, and because of that, when they're managing their inventory, they just burn a lot of random silvers, they don't even care, and a lot of times Caster Coup gets caught in that crossfire, and they don't have Caster Coup, even though they got Caster Coup for free. That absolutely happens. I've seen people say that, I've watched streamers do that, like all kinds of stuff. Now sure, I'd say more players than not do have Caster Coup, but more people have burned them, I think, than people realize. But anyway, ultimately, like the people that have played the game for a while, you know, they're at Lost Belt 6 or whatever, I would say the overwhelming majority of them have Caster Coup at a decent NP rank, because over the years, you know, one, you get the one copy for free, but then you've got White Day and Caster banners, and if you do randomly roll story, and there's just, and in Caster Coup raid ups, I would say most of the player base, even the straight free-to-plays all have Caster Coup at a decent NP rank. It's really only like a new account that probably won't. Like, you're probably going to get them on, even if you're not trying to, sooner or later. But yeah, he is a really good farming unit, because it's pretty easy to set him up where he NPs, clears like an early wave, then he NPs again, maybe clears a medium wave, especially if there's a buffer on the team. And then, like, that saves you so much effort, then you can really build up on that third unit to deal with the final wave. And if they're assassins, sometimes he can deal with the final wave, depending on your buffers. And if you do Grail Caster Coup, Well, I like how I did the Star Absorb and Lancelot didn't... I mean, we only have 2 stars, but I was hoping he'd, you know, get the 2 stars. Anyway, yeah, if you are... Let me do boom, no art card, well, fuck it! Anyway, if you are a big Katsuku fan, you do grail the shit out of him, you know, he'll be amazing for farming at that point, so... Man, I've had MP5 Gilius for forever, and I never tried to get him at any point, and you know... Although I like his voice actor and everything, and he is an interesting character in Fate Zero. He's not that good, and, he's not, but he is by no means, like, a favorite character of mine, right? He is, like, kind of a piece of shit, and I guess he is an interesting piece of shit in Fate Zero, I'll give him that. I think most people like him for meme reasons, not anything to do with his actual character. But the voice actor kills it, so... Saber Gilius is definitely more, fun, gameplay-wise, I would say. Alright, this is the one, I think, where they, like, buff each other. This is, like, the first one that does start to get a bit harder, but we're doing it when we're so over-leveled at this point, we'll probably be fine. Right, so I think the ads are Lancers. All of the ads are Lancers. Do I want to kill him last? He NPs like over and over again if you do that. I wonder if you're allowed to charm him. Because that would be really good. Right, our Saber options are so bad. By the way, me and Cairo both used all of our SQ trying to get Attila just because we need a Saber. And neither of us got her. So, bit of yikes on that one. I guess we'll use Jason. And then what? I don't think that'll work. Do a Berserker. I mean, if she can NP, that'd be pretty good. Man, I need to max out Billy's passive there, so he could like K-scope NP, then use the second skill. Guess for now though, we'll do a more... just NP immediately and do some damage. Alright, what do they need? The hell does he need? I tell you what he needs is debuff clear so he doesn't kill himself. I'll probably equip that real quick. They're all humanoid, unless it's zombie soldiers, which is possible. They might still be humanoid. Alright, that looks decent. Let me go give Gilius debuff clear so we can get rid of his defense down. So he doesn't turn into a freaking berserker. Boy, he is definitely getting grailed though. Let's see, what was the other one we had? I think it's this one. Alright. I mean, I think the main reason you guys got caught up is because JP hasn't done an animation update in so long, right? Let's just be honest. I mean, it's been like a year now. I'm very disappointed. Let me look. I think it wasn't Tesla's the last one. Let me see here. Tesla's animation update was okay. It's actually like 7 or 8 months ago, so we still have a while. It's not like that bad, but the thing is that was the only animation update we had since Blackbeard's, and that one, let's see, that was definitely a while ago. That one was over a year ago. Okay, so yeah, that's. Yeah, actually, that was a fair bit over a year ago, I suppose. Yeah, that was... what, almost a year and a half ago? Not quite that. Yeah, that's fucked, man. Dark Claw, I swear you resubbed me the other day, but I'll take it. Thank you for the 19 months. Yeah, I want a Shakespeare animation update. I've been saying that for years, man. Alright, these mobs are pretty weak. No need to NP these. Wait, these are sabers. Oh, I see. So Gilius is a saber, and then there's saber trash mobs, but then there's also lancer trash mobs. So they're like fucking with you there. Might as well do the buster up. Let's do the attack up early. I wish that was rank 6. Come on, one shot. That was copium. That was copium. I thought there was a slight chance, and it was close. Yeah, the fact that we still have caster balls really is fucked up. Good rainbow chain, but at 50%. Nah, he doesn't need his NP though, so we'll just do this. Probably should have done our NP gain buff. Yeah, I think Leonidas probably deserves an animation update more than anybody. I mean, there's a bunch of day one servants that kind of all deserve it that's equal, right? Because they've all been in the game the same amount of time. It's just, I feel like out of all the servants that still have literal day one animations, right? And they've been in the game since day one, so they've been waiting the longest, right? They're all tied for waiting the longest. Leah was one of the most popular, and then he was in the anime, right? And he's got so much potential with badassery and everything. It's really lame that he doesn't have it. I would say that the ones people want the most are probably like Leonidas, Matahari, because, waifu reasons. I think Shakespeare, though, and Mozart are up there, but I do think Matahari and Leonidas are probably the two most wanted for, like, the day one characters at this point. But caster balls in general. Now, Jolter obviously is more like America tier animations, although her character model is day one, which that is so messed up, because she's using the enemy ruler Jolter model, right, with new attack animations. She definitely deserves it. For the high stars, she definitely deserves it the most. And it's just weird that she doesn't have an animation update. I feel like they've just, like, lost the plot on that one because, like, they keep rating her up because they're like, yeah, Jolter is popular. We really should give her a rate up. But it's like they haven't planned to, like, use her in a serious way in an event or something. Because you'd think they would do that and give her an animation update and rate her up then. But they just keep rating her up for random reasons, but then doing nothing with the character. Why is this grass hovering? Right here. I wish I had control of the camera so I could like zoom in and turn to the side. Like I wonder what the fuck is going on right here, right? Something ain't right here. That does not look, this looks like another, like, this is like a 3D asset just kind of floating above the ground is what's going on here. I've noticed that in the past too. It's really weird. Suddenly dramatic 1v1 me bra music. There's 4 waves, dude. Like Orleans throwback. Yeah, look at that. Look at this shit as the camera moves around. Like, that ain't right. It's not. Why not? You think they would like go into the game and just like delete that, and this map would look so much better, right? Can't be that hard to fix that. Probably should have put the art card last. Really do need that NP gain. It would have gotten overkill, and I could have done the NP gain skill. Like maybe it could have had his NP by now. Guess I'll use it now. A little late on that one. Watch this incredible Jason damage. Yeah, Gilius does deserve a cool animation update, absolutely. Like right now, like still to this day, Fate Zero is my favorite Fate story. Now, Fate Strange Fake I do like, but it's not finished. And I will say that last volume of Fate Strange Fake I didn't really like. I mean, it had good moments and I still like the setting and stuff, but there was a lot of stupid shit in that last volume of Fate Strange Fake, and it does concern me a bit. Okay, Gilius will get his NP just from the chain. Would it really have killed them to at least have given Gilius team-wide NP gain up? Would that have been too much? Like with his kit, is that somehow pushing the envelope? Okay, what are we gonna do here? So when they die, they buff him up, and when he dies, he buffs them up. So there's really no winning here. He NPs every time they die. I guess we're gonna Rainbow Chain. No, we're not. We're gonna do a whole lot of nothing. That's what we're gonna do. How are we ever gonna have enough stars to crit next turn? Probably should have brought Anniversary Blonde. Don't worry guys, he made 5 stars. Although Alex does make stars with his MP as well, and we're overcharging it, so I think he makes more. So those two things combined maybe is enough. 25. Oh, his buffs aren't removable, so I should have just charmed him. Oh shit, we might get one shot here. Got double crit up, got triple crit up. Got crit damage up. Ooh, okay, we're still alive. I can remove his NP buffs, I just can't remove the trash mob buffs. Okay, Gilius got all of the cards. Do I really want to kill the enemy Gilius right now? Let's go. No, I really don't. I remember how this stage works. I do not want to do that. Okay, hold on. But I am going to do that. Can we kill 2 trash mobs? Nice crit, jackass. Imagine your entire gimmick going to waste like that. Okay, he can't NP because he's charmed. These are the last 3 enemies. You're totally fine here. Guys, you got quick up, Rainbow Chain, quick card in 3rd place. We're gonna make loads of stars, guys. You got overkill going on. 18. I mean, actually, I was expecting it to be worse. Hey, Icy. Seriously, Icy, what the fuck is... Remember, chat? Remember back in 1967, chat? Back in 1967, Icy used to be named just IC23, right? Right, just IC. And see, look, he knows to capitalize it. See, how did you know to capitalize it, IC? How did you know that? Huh? It's almost like you've seen the name before. Right? It's like I just said IC, right? My voice. I could have meant like, you know, I space SEE, right? I could have. There's so many combinations there that I could have been saying, but somehow you knew to not only say the letter I and C, but to capitalize them both. How would you have known that if it wasn't? Except, you know, it's you, because that's your name, motherfucker. But yeah, way back, and when IC was just named, you know, IC23. Remember that, chat? That was a long time ago. Now look at him. Now look at him all washed up and corrupt. Unrecognizable. Look at all these buffs, by the way. I was senile to begin with, Ziggy. I'm just saying. I feel like we're gonna waste a lot of damage here. Probably should have done that Buster card in a different spot. Never mind. Never mind. Just absolutely never mind. 10,000, but we're still alive. Alright, time to buff Gilius even more. Alright, Billy can clean up here though. Unfortunately, I don't think Billy is my next unit in line. Oh yeah, they're definitely buff stacking. I think his crit chance is 100% now, so... Oh, there's Billy. Easy. How about this music, though? If Billy doesn't kill here, I will be disappointed. He's level 80. Like, work with me, game. He got it. Oh, he did plenty. Right, he's got double defense down because he double impede. Idiot. Yeah, actually, he just boosted. How much did he just give me? Let me look. Because it's a pretty hefty defense down. He just increased my damage by 100%. So he hit the defense down cap all on his own. So he doubled my damage for Billy there. We were like double counterclassing him. He's a Saber, we're an Archer, and then he had 100% defense down. That is ridiculous. But yeah, 2-turn attack up, dude. What a joke. Alright, we're still in Orleans tier. Wait a minute. This one is cancer as fuck. I remember this one. I actually don't think this account can even do this one. I just remember, this one is so cancer. Does anyone else know what I'm talking about? This is the one where, like, you're there. Oh my god, this one is so dumb. There's like a bunch of good wolves and then a few bad wolves mixed in. And then, like, based on, this one is so stupid, dude. Oh my god, this one is so fucking stupid. And it's like based on like what you kill and what's left, things get insta-killed at the end. And they all have all these like stupid gimmicks where like, if like the caster one is still alive, one less of you gets insta-killed. Dude, this one is so dumb. I don't even think this account can do it unless, because first off, you need to be able to read Japanese, so you kind of have to use the wiki to be able to follow their names, because that's how you figure out which ones you're supposed to kill and not kill. This one, I've done it, easy on my main, because, I got plenty of good units, but I think this account is screwed. Let me look this up, because, you need to be able to read their names, and I can't. There you go, it's Japanese, so I won't be able to do that. Which one was this? They don't really put all the advanced quests in, like, a simple UI, so hold on. This one was, I think, kind of recent, maybe? Let me see here. When did they add this one? Man, they need a way better UI for this. Man, when the hell did they add this one? Must have overlooked it on one of these past ones. Hold on. Oh, it was in part 9, so it was actually really recent. Right, so the Berserker one has to die immediately because it makes more people insta-die. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, you cannot prevent your units from being insta-killed, like, forever. Your units will die, and that just is what it is. Right, so you're supposed to always kill the actual bad wolves, and then the non-bad ones, you're only supposed to kill the ones that, like, will bring out the new bad ones, or have some kind of side effect that's really bad. That's basically what you're supposed to do. And then Guts gets really screwed over. If you proc Guts, you get hit by like another insta-kill, so Guts doesn't really work here. Yeah, there's basically no way to survive the gimmick here. They did that on purpose. I'm trying to think, is there anything I can do to get more value? Not really. You just need each individual unit to be capable of killing this stuff, and maybe AoE at the end. Okay, that could be good. So supports won't really matter. Yeah, you don't actually get hit with insta-death, you get hit with sacrifice. So like insta-death immunity doesn't work, and then Guts doesn't work because they put a special gimmick here that anytime Guts procs, you get sacrificed again. I guess the units themselves won't matter too much because of that. What are their classes? There is no... There's no sabers. The Lancer's fine. Rider's good. Saber is bad. Really just need stat sticks. Can't really think of any CEs or such that would give it me any kind of advantage here. Won't really matter. I think, well, any of the, I mean, switch could kind of matter, but stun might be good. You could use switch in a pretty clever way, I figure. But maybe just default, just for the heal. Like, people don't listen to the words that come out of my mouth. Like, it's not insta-death, it's sacrifice. Yeah, I literally already addressed this. Okay, let's see here. So the middle one is the one that's supposed to die, and then we do not want to kill any of the other two. So I guess Brave Chain is the thing to do here. Wait, Stargate is bad because you might crit and kill one you don't want to kill. Yeah, I just realized that. Stargate is bad. Well, there goes Hector. Wait, why was another one of them dead? Oh, I know they got insta-killed. Yeah, of course. I was like, what? Okay, the Archer one... you want to keep alive, because it'll prevent one insta-death on your side, so he needs to live. Yeah, this is why crit stars are bad, then. Okay, so D is a bad wolf, A is not. So, if they insta-kill their Archer, we're kind of fucked. I think they always insta-kill an alter ego, I think. So I have to just do my best not to kill him. Okay, G and F. G is a bad wolf. And then we're gonna have a spree where there are no bad wolves for a while, which is a huge problem, but it is what it is. Getting really lucky with these Brave Chains right now. Yeah, this Archer is the most important guy. Oh, I guess he will get insta-killed if there's no other enemy? Well, that sucks. Now we're gonna get insta-killed again. Alright, so... if I kill all of them, all three of us will get insta-killed and we'll lose. But, let's see. We've got H, I, J. None of those are bad wolves, and the next two that show up I don't think are bad wolves either. That's a huge problem. I don't know what's best, killing one or two. Let me see. If the number of bad wolves are higher than the servants, you lose. Okay, well that's not an issue. At the end of the turn, depends on the number of enemies left on the field, and a number of servants and one alter ego will be insta-killed. I like how it doesn't tell you what the number is. That makes that's so stupid. Okay, 0 enemies left, 2 are killed, 1 enemy left, 1 servant is killed. What about if there's, so we want to kill 2 then. If that's correct, yeah, we want to kill 2. Because we want as many new ones to come in as possible with as little death on our side as possible. So, I guess these 2 should die then. Wait a minute, what does the Berserker do? Oh yeah, he'll kill more of you. Okay, so he has to die. He's the opposite of the Archer. He needs to die immediately. Which, thankfully, that is not difficult to accomplish. Okay, so we just need to kill that 4K one. But do the double attack so we don't accidentally kill all 3. Because if you kill all 3, then 2 of your characters will die. Wait, I wonder if him dying like that, then... Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay. I was gonna say, if him dying like that counted it as all of them being dead, we would be screwed. Okay, we are already getting low on servants. M, L, K. M is bad. Can I kill 1 extra then, now to think about it? I think you only need 1 of them to be alive. So the caster 1... Oh yeah, he'll tell you, he helps you figure out which one are the bad wolves. But that doesn't really matter here. But I think it's okay if I kill 2, so more people from the back row join in. I think just 1 needs to be alive. Wait, it's based on bad wolves. This one actually is named Good Wolf. Wait a minute, let me read this. Now they're all technically named Good Wolf, I see. I see that. If 3 actual bad wolves are on the field, you lose. It's not if like just 3 wolves are on the field. It has to be the actual bad ones, and there's only 1 actual bad one. So I think it's fine if these 2 die. Because M is actually bad, and then we might as well kill an extra 1. Yeah, okay. Let's see, what's the best way? I guess we could NP this one and then triple into that one. We'll make a bunch of stars though. But that's probably the most reliable way to do this. Gee, I'm pretty sure on the turn that you're killing a bad wolf, you want to kill an extra good wolf if it leaves 1 on the field, just because it'll let you cycle faster. We are very low on servants now. I think, yeah, these are our last 3. Okay. Oh. I can't remember if he marks the one that's bad or not, but I can just look. Let's see. P is bad. So the last bad one after him is S. I think. Yes, I think S is the last bad one. So we have, unfortunately, I think we have some filler ones to get through. So we need to kill 2. So we need to kill P and then 1 other one. Let's see, so I guess we'll do it like that, so we don't accidentally kill 3. Actually, if we killed 3, I think we would all die immediately. Oh good, that's right, because of the insta-death, all 3 of them will be out. So as long as I kill S, we win here. Okay, we got it. That wasn't quite as bad as I was remembering it. I mean, that's still bad, though. Like, you make 1 misplay and you're gonna lose. But we win here. I think it's okay if I kill all of them now, but just to be safe, let's not do that. So just kill S, and we are good to go. There's so much trial and error, though, the first time you do this. Because you have to memorize. They want you, like, writing it down, I suspect, and figuring out which one are the bad ones. Alright, we got it. We got it. Actually, it's kind of fun, to be honest. Like, figuring out what's optimal each turn. Wait. How... Did I miss R? I don't remember it working this way. I thought when you killed the final bad one, you win. And R is a good one, I think. Well, whatever. I think we win as long as, like it counts as an instant victory here. Yeah, I could have won last turn then. I could have just AoE NP'd. But I didn't think we needed to kill that last one. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, I guess you do have to kill them all. I think what it is the, yeah, I'm reading it. The ones that you don't have to kill that can be alive on the field at the end are like the caster and the archer. Like if like they're still alive, then it doesn't matter. But all the alter egos have to die, even the ones that aren't actual bad wolves. I see. That is a really weird quest. Probably harder to design than to play, though, to be honest. Like, making that stage was probably a nightmare. Definitely the hardest one of that early lot, though, because you have to use your fucking brain. Chat, get, for my viewers that also watch Mythic, get him to do that stage without looking it up. It'll be amazing. Alright. Wait, what is this one? Oh, this is the one where you have to hit him, and it's pure RNG, but sometimes he'll spawn an ad, and then when you kill the ad, he takes damage, but you can't do any damage to him before that. But extra attacks are good because it means you hit him 4 times, so you're maximizing the RNG. So you actually want to be able to NP him just to get extra attacks out. So you just have more odds of spawning an ad. I think that's quite a thing here. And then health is good because your own attack stat doesn't matter. I guess Cope Scope, let's go. Man, I wish I had Black Bart for his baby battery. By the way, this song is better without the lyrics, don't at me. My chin is banned, obviously. And then we might need some degree of survivability to stall at the end, so don't be like too stupid here. What else do I got? Not a lot of battery units right now. Does she have her passive? Because that's more starting NP if she does. Nope! Unfortunate. Does he have his passive? Probably not, because he's only NP2. Yeah, I didn't think so. Why do you have to cycle like this? You gotta click a button at the top. There we go, he's got one. He doesn't have a lot of survivability, though. Who else has survivability? God, this account is so weak. Jesus. Why do we not have Ku? You could charm the golem, there's that. Jufu can heal herself, I guess that's a thing. Not that she's gonna get her NP anytime soon. Alright. Music knows. Alright, save the battery. Gotta play the long game here. Okay, he can Brave Chain. Brave Chains is the best thing to do, because it's just one more normal card, so you're just that much more likely to spawn a grunt. Oh. Yeah, look, we only got the hit on the extra attack, so we wouldn't have gotten it otherwise. Alright, then we have to kill the grunt, who has 42k apparently. How do I want to do this? Just crit forehead. Okay, the quick card has the highest crit chance. I'm gonna throw this out for the other crit buff. Yeah, just follow the crit chance. Billy, there you go. Ouch. Alright. No need to NP because we can extra attack without it. That's perfect. I like how he bothers to cast defense up when he's basically immortal here. Because not only does he have like 99% damage resist or 100% or whatever it is, he has debuff immunity, so you can't dot him. Okay, I got an ad again. Can I kill it without NPing? Well, there's really no difference. I might as well, like, eating up cards into this guy is no different than not doing an extra attack into this guy. So NP this guy and then do the extra attack. Yeah, that's perfect. There we go. Should have put the art card last. I've always said Stargather is just such a... That's such a, like, that's not the way to buff Billy. That's such like a surface level. Oh, Billy uses crit, so give him Stargather, right? That would not help Billy very much at all, because it's not actually, if you're wanting to make Billy crit, like if you're gonna do a team around Billy critting, it is not hard to get him to crit anyway, because he's a fucking archer, and they have high star absorb naturally, right? And you have so many units that can generate a lot of stars, it's not a problem to actually get him to crit. The issue is, Billy just doesn't actually do that much damage. So it doesn't matter if he crits. Now sure, it's nice to crit, but like it's not what Billy needs. What Billy needs is a fucking attack up, because Billy's actual gimmick isn't critting, it's NPing, right? And if you get attack up, getting his NP right away or recasting it because you like get the NP then do the second skill, however you get to do it, the NP will do more damage because you have an attack up now. And if you crit, you will crit harder, right? Like the crit multiplier is so much better when you have an attack up, because then the base damage is higher. It's a huge thing. So attack up is absolutely what Billy needs, because it makes the NP better, and the NP is actually the most important thing in his kit, not the critting. The critting is a bonus, but then the attack up will also help him crit. So put like a 3-turn attack up on his second skill, and Billy's way better. Now, if you want to give him Star Absorb while you're at it, that's fine, but that honestly doesn't have that big of an impact on his kit. Because if you're sacrificing, because Billy's not much of a star generator on his own anyway, so you're gonna have to bring someone else to make stars, or bring a star bomb, or whatever. And then, he's got pretty good Star Absorb, so it's just not that useful. Like, yeah, it doesn't make Billy worse. I mean, I guess it can make Billy worse if you're working with another character that's also a crit character, and you're using Billy for the NP more than the critting. But yeah, really, I just want him to get attack up. And you can do quick up as well, but I would prefer attack up because he has 2 art cards. So, and the Buster, obviously, so just better to do it that way. Yeah, everyone says, I just hear that all the time. Every time people talk about Billy, they're just like, oh, give him Stargather, give him Stargather. That is just so, like, not what he needs, right? And it's just like the surface level analysis, like, well, he's got crit skills, so he needs a Stargather. And it's just like, that's not actually what's going on with Billy here. Now, if they want to be really nice, they could like give him a 3-turn attack up and a star bomb on his second skill, and now we're really getting somewhere. Actually, the best thing for Billy would really, like, if you're going to give him 2 effects, would probably be an attack up on his first skill, and then stars per turn for like 3 turns, right? Like that's kind of a typical thing they would do. They're not going to do that, but that's actually what would be best for him. That way you could boom to your second skill, buff your NP, do more NP damage because of the attack up, and then you have stars per turn for your crit next turn, because his NP is a quick, so it's possible you'll crit next turn, right? So that'd be a really good combo. Yeah, it actually makes me sad because people just say give him Stargather all the time, that they probably will, and that just won't, that will have such a baby effect on his performance, right? Like very little is going to change if they do that. Might as well do these Buster up now, because killing this guy is the only time damage actually matters. See if those 2 attacks would kill it. I kind of doubt it, but maybe we get lucky. Oh damn, 36k, let's go Romulus. Hey look, the 1 attack we snuck in on the Golem actually procced Crush. That was so lucky. Actually, funnily enough, giving Billy another battery would be way better than Stargather. Like, I'm serious, if you gave Billy another battery, like on his first skill or third skill, that would be way better than Stargather. I am not kidding. It'd be way better. Because then you can, like, NP, and then, like, double battery, and then really easy NP again. Or do one of the batteries NP, and then do the other battery. Alright, so like, for example, let's say we put a 20% battery on its third skill, so you have K-Scope, you do the 20% battery, you NP, and the next turn you do the 50% battery. Right, like that is so much better than him getting Stargather. Like, Stargather really does not have much of an effect. Okay, so... who's better to save? Probably Billy, because he's closer to getting his NP. Although I guess I'm going to use Romulus and Brave Chain, so that may not have been right. Yeah, ultimately, Billy's like real optimal situation is like doing medium damage with his NP that he gets very smoothly, into like medium damage with his crits, and to potentially NPing again, right? Like that's kind of what he does. It's like it's consistent medium damage. It's not like he's, oh my god, look how hard he crits. You know, he's not Mori. And he does do nice crit damage, and it's certainly part of his kit, right? He has 2 crit buffs, right? Like, so clearly that's a thing. Oh, that's right, you can't stun because he's debuff immune. I guess I just do this for the damage cut. And then we go for the extra attack here. That's how getting as many extra attacks as possible, really maximum. You want to make sure you get this to proc every turn that you attack him. So every bit helps. That was really lucky because he got his NP off of that. I don't, yeah, attack up now. Gotta make sure this one dies. Might not do 42k, so I'm gonna do that and then this. That way it should be dead, and then we target switch and can potentially get another crush off. Okay, he's definitely dead. And we got Crush again. Wow, this is one of the best Lex's like ever gone on a scuffed account, right? Like that's doing really well. We're getting great uptime on this. Okay, we'll have Billy NP because again he can attack. This might kill him right here, and if it doesn't, though, we're pretty likely to get another Crush proc. So this might kill him. Yep, fantastic. Alright, going good, going good. Nice to get those. Yeah, if they give him a quick up though on his second skill, that would definitely be good as well, because it would still make the NP do more damage, because obviously it's quick, and then you could make a few more stars. Like, even the NP might make, like, 1 extra star with Quick Up, because it does have a 3 hit count, so it's possible that it'd make... Like, if it was a 20% Quick Up, it's probably gonna make 1 more star. But if you made it, like, a 30% Quick Up, then you're really getting somewhere. But who knows? Maybe they'll do something crazy. Sometimes when they buff low stars, they go nuts, right? Like, they gave Babbage, you know, this giant fucking attack up, and then they gave Babbage this giant crit up and star buff. Let's look at that last buff they gave Babbage. Let me look at this here. And like Hohenheim got the fucking 3-turn targetable 50% NP gain up, right? That was absolutely nuts. So yeah, Babbage's third skill was originally just a 25% NP damage up for 1 turn. That was it. And then they changed it to still the 25% NP up, but for 3 turns. And then they added a 100% crit damage up and a 30 star bomb. That is actually one of the bigger buffs I think they've ever done. That is, I mean, 30 stars alone is a huge buff, and then 100% crit up alone is a huge buff, and they did both. And they made the NP up last 2 more turns. Yeah, that absolutely is one of the biggest buffs they've ever done to a unit. Like, that is massive. And it worked so well with the previous buff that they had done, where they took his attack up from 25% for 1 turn. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, his original attack up was 25% for 1 turn, and then they changed it to a 40% attack up for 3 turns. Wow, they were so nice to Babbage, dude. Like, they were so nice to Babbage with those buffs. Can we get some of that for Billy? And then also they buffed his NP. That was a kind of a minor buff, but he didn't need, all he needed was more base damage, and that's all it got. Yeah, actually, they literally did nothing to Babbage's NP when they buffed it. The defense count is the same amount of turns. All they did with Babbage's NP was increase the base damage. But, I mean, that's fine. A lot of NPs don't need any more than that, so that's no big deal. But yeah, wow, Babbage. That's kind of crazy, too, because Babbage, even without any of his buffs, is still better than, like, some of the units out there. Obviously, he's not, like, the best budget caster in his original state, but he's definitely better than, you know, Phantom of the Opera, Ben K, Geronimo. Well, that one's close, but still, I'd say he's better than Geronimo. Yeah, the buffs this last time were pretty weak, especially at Jekyll's, man. Jekyll and Hyde's, that one was messed up. All right, what is this one? I think this might be like a pseudo one. It's kind of like that summer challenge quest where the crabs take no damage. I don't think it's quite as extreme as that, but I'm thinking that's roughly what's going on with this one. Okay, so this one is now. So that was Septum. There's only one Septum advanced quest. So this is Oceanus, and then Oceanus has 3. So that tells me they're going to add more for Septum eventually. Fergus was a pretty good buff. Fergus was a pretty good buff. It wasn't like as big as Babbage's there, but Fergus was already really good, so I think it works out. Yeah, I know. Jekyll's buff, it's blatantly they don't understand anything about his gameplay, and like they're not playing their own game. Like that was so bad. I could not believe that, because he's had to wait so long to get buffed, and then he basically didn't get buffed. And the thing is, he's not popular enough, because like some of the units like Ozzy, apparently a lot of people said his buff wasn't very good, so they buffed him again. But Jekyll is so unpopular that most people don't really care or know. They're not going to voice their opinion. Normally what I see is like when people bring up how bad his buff was, they're like, why is his buff bad? They don't get it. Because they don't use them. They don't use Jekyll and Hyde. So when they see, oh, he got an 80% NP battery, how is that bad? Right? So they don't get it. And because of that, I don't think there's going to be much like volume to you know, people saying his buff wasn't very good, so they should buff him again. So it's probably going to be a while if he ever gets buffed again, which just sucks, dude. It's very frustrating. Like, he had to wait year after year after year to finally get that, and then it's just nothing. Okay, well, if they have flat damage, who do I have that has Divinity? I can't believe I just said that. Unfortunately, my Divinity that comes to mind is a Lancer. That's not ideal. Fuck, who else has Divinity? Fuck. That's not good, because yeah, I want Divinity with a certain CE, you know, and then like, if you get some dots in there, that can add up. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not sure anyone else here has Divinity. Maybe they give a tiny bit to Alex because of the whole rumor of him being the son of Zeus. Let me look. It's probably pretty low rank though, if he did. Yep, Divinity E. That is kind of useless. Oh yeah, Kid Guild. Yeah, Kid Guild. This is probably B. Now, Gil normally has like A+ Divinity, but he lowers it because he hates the god so much, and it only goes, yeah, it's down to B. Yeah, it's funny, that skill where like, he has like some of the highest Divinity out there, but then he makes it lower. It's like, fuck that. Kid Gil's a good pick here anyway. Do I have Covering Fire? Because it actually adds more. Whatever. Man, I gotta tell you, I've never been the biggest Elder Scrolls fan. Like, I like Morrowind a lot, but it still had terrible combat. But like a lot of Elder Scrolls games just don't have a lot of depth to them, and they're just kind of bland in a lot of ways. And the size of the ocean, with the depth of a puddle, right? But Oblivion's music, man, I love it. Like, this song is from Oblivion. It's so good. Like, fantastic atmospheric music. I liked Oblivion. Like, I did enjoy it, right? It's just, you know, the game is just not, like, hard enough, and, like, there's not enough depth. But, you know, it's fun. I do remember, though, because when I played Morrowind, I was pretty young. And, you know, I hadn't played, like, I played video games, but I hadn't played, like, loads of them, right? So I wasn't so jaded, right? Innocent, wide-eyed, you know, green boy. And I remember, so I played Morrowind, and you know I didn't even realize how big of a game it was going to be and how much freedom you had and all that. So I remember I made an orc because I love orcs and you know they're green. So I made this big axe wielding orc right off the bat, big two-handed axe. And I remember I just grabbed like the most like medieval looking armor I could get my hands on, and I would just like raid the countryside. Oh my god, I was a menace to the population of that game. That was my first playthrough of that game. I just raided everything. It was great. And yeah, as a youngin', that was just like the best, right? But yeah, the combat system has very little depth to it, so... Yeah, Oblivion wasn't even out yet when I played that. What else can I do here? We overcharge, we get more dot damage. So someone else that could NP easily would be good. Why do I have so many Lancers when there are Sabers? I mean, we get battery, and then invulnerability. I think only like the main crab has really good damage resist. The other ones are more like 50% or whatever, so we might still be able to get something done there. If I need any more dots beyond this, we're kind of doomed. Most of the units that have good dots and stuff are banned. Do I not have covering fire? It's also possible that I burned it. Wow, I actually don't think I have covering fire. Well, that sucks. Very good chance, though, that that's my own fault. Yeah, his divinity alone is not worth it. I guess Berserker stuff. Really running out of ideas here. Alright. I don't know what you mean by clan balancing. But if you mean class balancing, the thing is Avengers are supposed to be rarer because, like, Ruler's not a standard enemy that you fight, and the Rulers aren't balanced around you having an Avenger in the first place. And I mean that, like, almost all of the Ruler bosses you fight are balanced around you using a Berserker at best, right? And you can really tell with, like, generally the way to give them HP and that kind of stuff. And even if there's a Ruler that's got like more HP than the other enemies and like the other bosses, if it's a multi-boss fight, it's because that's supposed to be one of the bigger, like, more important bosses, right? You can really see that with the way they balance Rulers. That they know that you might not have an Avenger, so they're not made that way. So the thing is, like, if you're gonna balance it out, then you'd have to actually add, like, free-to-play Avengers. That's, like, the only way to do it. But I don't think we should, like, do anything like that. I think it's a bad idea. Alright. So, there's only one wave. So, only these ones have the damage resist. The other ones don't. Right. There's some kind of weird gimmick here I remember with them dying. There's like a whole shtick here. I might have to look this up because if you can't read Japanese, it's like... Sometimes you need to know what this shit says, and you just don't. And they really need to overhaul their advanced quest UI on the wiki. It's really bad. You can tell they just kind of added them one at a time as they were released, and they didn't really think about the long run. Okay, which one was this? I think it was added, like, kinda early on. I don't know, I'm not finding it. Although it's really hard to find anything right now, the way they have this set up. Oh, there it is, okay. Right, at the start of the battle, all party members are debuffed with poison for 10 turns. Right, okay, you can actually remove it, so I should have brought debuff clear. When they attack, they inflict more poison. When you kill them, whoever killed them removes one of the dots. Those guys have 99% damage resist against Noble Phantasms. And gives the attacker a 10,000 dot when attacked. But they don't have any damage resist actually to normal attacks. So flat damage isn't actually that important here. So the main thing is if you kill one of these, that unit is going to get fucked up. Like every time you attack them, they put a huge dot on you. So debuff immunity is actually the way to go here. Well, if you can't one-shot them, you don't really want to attack those. I wouldn't even be able to kill it this turn. So you actually need good normal card damage. Like, I need to reset then, this team is really wrong for what that is. I need like Billy and like... Kid Guild's fine for like the Starsian and stuff, but yeah, I think like Billy and... Salami Sandwich there will be fine. The NPs aren't super good unless they do flat damage. And as far as I'm aware, they have no damage resist to normal attacks. So the NPs are more for killing the grunts. Well, guess that's a debuff clear. I don't know if that's worth it at all, though. No, his normal attacks are probably important enough not to do that. Could do that just for the attack stat. Alright, that looks decent. Might even do Anniversary Blonde. Although this is good too. The debuff clear, but critting is actually like super good here. Yeah, there's no 2-star Saber. Maybe someday. How would you guys feel if Agravain was randomly a 2-star or a 3-star? I think most people expect him to be a 4-star, which completely makes sense, but... As I always tell people, if it's not listed in the rules, it's not a rule. Yeah, I think a lot of people would just be happy if he was added, that's fair enough. Okay, I want Kid Guild to kill one of these when he can NP, because in killing the other ones remove the dots that he has. Let me think. It's tricky. Needs to get his NP right here, and I'd like to kill them more than one. And Billy at level 80 do that damage. Rainbow Chain, let's hope so. Yep, he got it. Bullshit crit right there. Okay, now Kid Guild can hopefully, although he has to get cards again, he just had all of his cards. Yeah, it's really good if you can kill one of these, then AoE. Because in the dots, because they put a huge dot on you when you attack them. This is gonna be so hard because all of the units that like are anti-debuff, like Asclepius, are banned. So it's a little rough. She can smack one for the one time, but if she doesn't one-shot it, she'll get the next dot and then she'll still die. Let's see who gets these crits. Okay, he has 100% crit, so I think he's the way to go. The problem is if he NPs then... Oh, I see. They only have anti-NP for the one turn. So I think I smack that one and then NP the other ones. He just absolutely needs to one-shot here. He's got attack up, and I think I give him the Buster up. And then we can Buster Chain. Oh, that one's unremovable. Okay, game. Well, that's bad. I think our boy is gonna die, because he doesn't have 10,000 health. So that's where, like, casting Guts would have been good. Yep, that sucks. Super sucks. Well, we might as well have Lancelot kill all of these. It might still be okay. Just because Lancelot can kill so many here. He might die though, because I can't give him evade or anything. I can give him Guts. Might as well give him the MP gain buff. Wait, he might hit one of the super poisonous ones. Uh-oh. Shit. Shit! This is still alive. That could have been really bad, but it worked out. That's right, when they're stunned, they don't attack, so there's less chance of you dying immediately. Okay, if he kills all of them, we're actually fine. He has no buffs, though. So what I probably should have done was actually put Alex on the front and not Billy. And then just buff Lancelot with the attack up, quick up. Yay, he got them all. Fantastic. I wonder if those guys don't poison you if they're dead. Yeah, it looks like if you one-shot... Okay, this is actually way easier than it looks then. Like, if you just one-shot them, they don't put the super poison on you. That's actually kind of lame. That's so much easier than it looks, because, like, most of the gimmicks don't actually matter then. That sucks. Alright, another one bites the dust. Boy, they have not given that CE out again, I think, at all. Like, I think the hero-proof one is almost limit broken now, which will be awesome. That's actually going to be so good when you can limit break some of these, because when they're limit broken, they boost your drop rate by 25%. Shit's crazy. But I don't think we can limit break any of them yet. Oh, apparently we'd already beaten that one. Yeah, I think I remember streaming that now. Wow, there's quite a few of these, and only a few of them are any good, by the way. Like, in terms of replay value. Alright, Lancelot's next. Off memory, there's not too much of a gimmick here. It's mostly just kill them, if I remember correctly. What to start with? I can't remember if there's trash mobs first. I kind of feel like there isn't. Siren's going by my house, by the way. What to bring? Get the defense up. Oh, yeah, that's right. I totally forgot we had this. I need to use this more. Because Unlike my main account, right, where I try not to use stuff like that, it doesn't matter. This account can use whatever it gets. It's in the rules, so. Also, anyone can get this CE. You just gotta spend rare prisms. The whole thing is a lot of people use that shop and they buy one of the other craft essences because you get to pick one of like 5, and this is literally the only good one. Like, it is completely a mistake to pick anything but this because all the other ones are just so easily replaceable with anything else. Right, there's very little in the way of taunt CEs. I guess the only time this would be a mistake is if you've got a bunch of poster girls already. Because poster girl's so much better than this thing. What do? Really should Grail Charlotte like one time because she'll go from 60 to 70 in one Grail. Actually, fuck it, I'm doing that right now. I know we're gonna use Charlotte enough in the long run. Yeah, one Grail, 10 levels for one Grail, like that's super good value. Almost all of the 1-stars that aren't banned will probably get one Grail eventually just because they do get that ridiculous ratio. Give her a bit of help there. How is she not FO'd? Like, we've used her so much, I would think we'd already done that. Yeah, not even close. Pretty nice stat boost, though. There's a chance that we'll take her to 120 just because she might actually be optimal for Fluffy because she has anti-berserker, but I don't know, we'll see. She only has 76 coins right now. Probably when the event starts, what I'll do is blow all of this FP that this account has. It's got almost 200k. So we might get some coins when we do that. I need to clean out my inventory tonight, actually. That way I don't have to deal with it tomorrow. Look at the stat difference still, though. Like, they're both level 70, but the 3-star obviously is just still way ahead. She has to be like 80 to be like a 70 3-star, maybe even 85. Tough life. Do I have the art one? That's Buster. I don't think we have the art one, at least not limit broken yet. Billy the Buster Servant? Yeah, that's probably better. The intro of this song is so silly. We are a minute and 20 seconds into the song, and it is just now actually starting. Alright, Icy Look Away. It's Lancelot on Lancelot violence. I don't remember what the bugs do, but I think he kills them if they're still alive or something, and he gets buffed by them or some nonsense. Please don't one-shot Alex. Barely did any damage to ourselves. I could charm. Go for the crits here, though. Yeah, we'll charm. Or it could miss. I don't know what I was expecting. What a dick! Man, I knew I had a Buster card. I was card counting there. Oh well, this is fine. This is one of the easiest advance quests. It would be really hard if you had to do it in like Orleans, just because the stat check of it would be really tough, but I think this one is like London. I'll check which one it is for, but there's not much to this one. If he had crit there and he had hit one of the other two, he would have killed them for sure. Actually, he would have killed Alex even if he didn't crit. I don't think you need to kill the ads. So, Big Bap. Yep, that was so easy. Definitely the easiest. Very happy for that though. Give me more. So chat, here's a huge boost to advanced quests, and this might get people to do them before they overlevel them. Like, I think you really want people to do them the second they beat the singularity that they're tied to. So here's my blanket fix to make advanced quests way more appealing. The first time you clear them, you get 1 to 5 gold gems for whatever class the boss is. So like that one would give 1 to 5 gold lancer gems. Now what you might do is for like these ones, because you fight 3 classes, maybe you only get 1 of each, right? But I don't know, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal if you gave out, even maybe 2 each, whatever. But that'll do it, right? That'll get people to do these fucking stages. Okay, so that one was level 45, so that was Oceanus. I mean, yeah, if you had just beat Oceanus, that actually would be kind of spicy. Okay, this next one is Oceanus as well, and then this one is London. Alright, so I don't remember this one at all. As such, it's probably easy, but I should probably look up the gimmicks anyway, because every once in a while it's something so extreme, if you don't respect it, you're fucked. When did they add this one? Is it recent? Checking some of the recent ones and I don't see it. Yeah, it is pretty recent actually. So you win when caster's dead. The Dragon Warrior in the field, she has evade. Pierce vulnerability doesn't work on it. That's really weird. That's really weird. She has like permanent evade, but Pierce vulnerability doesn't work. There's debuff immunity. So you have to kill the Dragon Bone Warriors so she can take damage. And I'm guessing she resummons them, I would imagine. Okay. Who's my best nuker for hitting Medea? Probably Salami. I don't have a single target rider. Looking like a berserker moment here. Probably don't have so much health that I would need to buff. So probably do mash. Okay, scope for all. I have built a few models, not loads, mainly because I just don't have time. But I like Gundam just fine, and I like Gundam models just fine. Leo is the best one. I actually have a Leo model in my living room right now. I've only built like the leg, because I just haven't had time to build the rest of it, but I really need to do that. Alright, let's see here. But yeah, like Gundam shows, I think I'm not sure what my favorite is. I really don't know. I really like 0080. Really like Iron Blooded Orphans, especially season 2. Season 1's kind of whatever. I like Seed, the original. I don't really like the surrounding stuff though. Hero sucks, but Seed's good anyway. 8th and S team's pretty good. I don't know, the new one right now I'm pretty mixed on. Like, it depends on where they go with it. You know, right now the whole like school theme I don't like at all. I don't. It's fucking Fire Emblem 3 Houses, but Gundam, and I'm not a fan of that in the slightest. But I just have to see. It depends on where they take it. It could be good, right, if they build up and have, you know, more to it. But right now it's kind of eh. Is there a bad Gundam? Absolutely. There's like a lot. Like Gundam X, V Gundam, especially V Gundam. And there's a lot of mid ones too that maybe not bad, but yeah, V Gundam is pretty shit. The creator of V Gundam says don't watch V Gundam. I'm not kidding. I'm not like putting words in his mouth. Like the creator of V Gundam says don't watch V Gundam. Thunderbolt has some cool fight scenes and stuff. I don't really like it overall as a story though. I don't think it was that good of a story. I am so mixed about 0083. So even if you don't like it, I think you can admit the animation is fantastic. And that was hand animated, right? That's hand drawn. And I mean, it is it is beautiful to look at, right? Like the animation and the mechs and stuff look incredible, right? Like absolutely incredible. And there's some good fight scenes and stuff. But I don't like the cast very much. Like Gato's pretty cool, but like everyone else kind of just sucks. And that's a huge drawback. I like 0083 for the grunt Dom pilot in the first 3 episodes that kicks a lot of ass, that works with Gato. That guy's awesome. So. Really, everyone acts like anyone with a mask is like a Char clone, but like I don't like it's not even a Char thing. It's a fucking Sunrise thing. Like, why do you think Lelouch has a mask, right? It's just like an ongoing thing with Sunrise, where they just have masked characters, but a lot of them have nothing in common. Like, so many of them have like nothing in common in terms of like character motivation and whatnot. Now, you know, sometimes they'll take a character and like have them be inspired by Char and kind of like flip it. Like McGillis. Obviously, he's very similar to Char, where he's got like ambitions and he screws over his friends to meet them and that kind of stuff. But he's still very different. His goals are still way different, and like the character outcome is way different and all that. But he clearly was like a twist on that archetype, right? Like clearly. But a lot of them, they're just like they're the masked character of the show because they just have to have one. But then their motivations and stuff have literally nothing to do with Char. But yeah, just having a mask. You know, like what am I going to say, Char's a Zaro clone? Because that's the logic, ultimately, right? It's like, if that, it doesn't make any sense. But again, there are some characters that are blatantly, like, trying to be, like, a twist on that archetype, but sometimes they're literally just a character with a fucking mask, so. Like, it's not a good classification, in my opinion, right? Like, I'd be more interested in what's your favorite antagonist, or your favorite main character, or whatever. It's like, just because they happen to be wearing a mask that doesn't make a good category. You know, I never really thought about who my all-time favorite, like, single Gundam character is, like, if there's no classification whatsoever, just, like, any character. I don't know. You know, off the top of my head, I like, just the ones that I like, I'm not sure what order they would be. I like Yazan, Norris, Orga from Seed, not Orga from IBO. I don't like Orga from IBO at all, actually. Let's see, McGillis is cool, but I don't like him as much as, like, Galio. Galio was awesome. Julieta was pretty cool. Rustle was really cool. I guess Trey's and Duo from Gundam Wing were cool. What else is up there? Norris was awesome though, like seriously. No, Bernie, yeah, Bernie's up there. It was a really cool character. But yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I don't like Orga at all because his voice actor does a good job in both English and Japanese, so you know, good on him for that. And he's an interesting character, but he's kind of an idiot, and he makes so many mistakes that he never learns from, and you know, he is blatantly like flying too close to the sun and has every warning sign ever, and he just ignores them and then drags everyone else down with him because everyone looks up to him for some fucking reason. Yeah, no, he's like a Greek tragedy. Like, absolutely. And they do that on purpose. Like, IBO is absolutely trying to be a Greek tragedy. Like, where, like, the main characters have, like, all these opportunities to learn from their mistakes, but they don't, and they keep making those mistakes, and it is their undoing, right? And as it should be, because honestly, I like that. I respect the show a lot for that. Because a lot of shows will have main characters not learning from their mistakes, and they're making mistakes, but the show won't recognize that they're making mistakes, and they just get bailed out by plot armor over and over, right? Yeah, same for McGillis, right? McGillis and Orga are very similar characters, and that's on purpose. Like, that's absolutely on purpose. Like, they're very, very, very similar characters. And I like that. You know, I think it's a great show because of that, right? It very much is like a Greek tragedy, and, you know, I just respect the fact that they had the main characters do stupid things and actually pay consequences for those stupid things, where so many shows will not do that. So big props to them for that, but that doesn't make me like Orca, right? Because he's still doing and behaving in ways that I don't like very much. And sure, like for example, Yazan is a warmongering, bloodthirsty maniac. You know, I can't say that I actually like that, but it's so enjoyable in a character, right? That because he's a villain, right? So even though Yazan is such a horrible human being, you know, he's kind of awesome, right? Because he's kind of a badass, right? Villains really have a different barometer of what makes them cool or not. Where, you know, Orga, I'm just like, yeah, he's, you know, fucking up a lot. And I respect the show for having him have consequences for that, but I don't really like him, right? It's not really my kind of character. Yazan is kind of awesome, though, because, yeah, he's not a new type at all, and he kicks everyone's ass. He is blatantly the most skilled pilot, I think, in UC. Like, some of the stuff he accomplishes is just insane. Like, there's like that one scene where, I'm going on such a Gundam tangent right now, but what are you gonna do? But there's that scene where, like, it's like right before Axis shows up for the first time, and Yazan is like fighting literally everyone and just beating the shit out of all of them. And then even when all of Axis is shooting at Yazan, he still escapes and survives. He's like dodging an entire fleet shooting at him. It's fucking ridiculous. He's like just over and over again, he just beats everyone's ass, and he just loses because of space magic. And normally he doesn't even lose. And he's like one of the only villains that survives the whole show, too. Alright, anyway, so we gotta get things that can do like AoE damage, kill the Dragon Warriors, and then still punch Medea in the face, because I think she's gonna resummon them. Maybe she doesn't, but I would think she does. I guess bring a Rider in case of emergency here. And then, so these are the classes for the ads. If one's gonna give me trouble, I mean, we're bringing Berserkers. I guess Assassin, though, if one gives me trouble, that would be the one. All that caster DPS we got going on. The powerhouse. Clearly. Let's do this, and that. Does he have his passive? Because that would be so good. Damn it, if he had his second passive, he could turn one NP with not even K-Scope. Well, right now, we actually need K-Scope to do it. Honestly, I think generally UC did a pretty good job of actually making old types consistently be more skilled than new types, because new types are normally kids. And even Unicorn had plenty of old types, I think, that were really skilled. Like, yeah, they generally would end up losing to Space Magic, but that's every show, right? Like, ultimately, even though Yazan wins a lot of battles, he does lose in the end to Space Magic from new types, right? That kind of always happens. And Unicorn had plenty of old types that still do really well. I mean, for God's sakes, there's a fucking grunt Zaku 3 pilot that in the final fight disarms Unicorn. Right, and then his own guy kills him because he's a bitch. The purple guy, Angelo, whatever the fuck, he kills his own Zaku because he's just like, oh, you guys are useless. But that, literally, a guy in a Zaku fucking blows up Unicorn's gun, and then his own guy kills him because he thinks he's useless. Like, what a fucking bitch. But yeah, and like the Stark Jagan pilot, right? He does super well. Like, they have old types do just fine. They just don't have like they don't have a character like Norris or Yazan in Unicorn. that's like the ace pilot that's kind of older and experienced and is like an ongoing character, right? They have like older ace pilots like that, but they're not ongoing characters, right? And because you like the violent, custom pilot, right, and stuff like that. But yeah, they don't have like character like Norris or Yazam, and that kind of sucks. But that's not really unicorn. Like they still treat old types like every other show does. It's just that show just doesn't have like a main character or a major side character that's an old type that like does much, which kind of sucks. But you know, this is what it is. Okay, I see. They have a bunch of guts. This one has 3 guts. So, focus that one. I'm only gonna take 1 guts here, but I want the NP gain. I really prefer the Gundams that don't have space magic. I really do prefer those. Like, IBO doesn't have it. And I like the UC shows that don't focus on it, or they, have, like, characters that overcome it, and it's not, like, the main focus of it. Like, 0080 doesn't really have any space magic. Actually, I don't think it has any. Neither does 8th MS team. Because there's like really no new types in those, and I prefer that. A lot of the new type stuff is just stupid, and it's such an easy excuse for plot armor. I really don't like that. So I could have her battery someone here. Looks like someone NP drains. That's a problem. Yeah, let's get this going before we get like drained again. I could give Mash the evade so she lives, but I mean, she might live anyway, and it's probably not a big deal. I should have attacked with Salami first. That would have procced the guts, then NP'd, procced the guts, and then attacked again, procced the guts. I was too greedy for NP gain. But that would have given me the first card art bonus, so actually that would have just been better. Yeah, I could have killed that one this turn. The main thing I don't like about 8th MS team is just it has like really oh my god, this is so annoying. Am I missing something here? No, I wonder if she NPs if she summons more, or if you're supposed to kill them in a way where you kill all of them at once. I don't remember this stage. This is surprisingly annoying. So yeah, I do not remember this stage though. Yeah, I think you're maybe supposed to manipulate things so they all die at the same time. Because if they just keep summoning more with a bunch of gut stacks, it's going to be incredibly difficult to deal with. So I probably should put Salami in the back, because she really just needs to kill Medea. And if she gets picked off early on, it'd be really bad. 5,000 damage to a Berserker. Because she has the Medea, AoE problem, doesn't have the NP upgrade, and then here she's got an attack down, so... yeah, pretty shit. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, if she summons more, like when she NPs or something, we have a problem. Then I need to put like Romulus on the front row. What the fuck, dude? Although these ones don't have guts. No, now they do. What the fuck? I need to figure out what makes her summon them, because that's going to determine if you need to like kill them all on the same turn or not. Okay. Oh, okay, game. We'll take an L. I'm gonna assume that he just resummons them next turn, so we need to make sure they all die on the same turn. That is definitely what we need to do. But then you need to also murder her. So she takes more art damage. That's just, I mean, Salami is just made for this. It's just the timing to get Salami out is tough. I could do this and just go. That's just hard because of the drain, which I'm sure they did on purpose. Like, that's really easy because of her battery, but then you don't have a way of getting her out. Damn, this music is good. This is the original Fate Stay Night anime soundtrack, and like, man, it really nailed it. I mean, it's funny, I don't think their soundtrack fits what Fate's vibe is anymore, because Fate's vibe has changed so much over the years, but like, Fate's original vibe, I think they nailed, like, right on the money. Yeah, Fate is so different now. It's most of it, anyway. Hey Cobb, welcome back. Nah, he'd be a backup AoE if shit hits the fan. If we get back to this point, we're probably screwed. Honestly, I might go get the Mystico that gives you a 20% battery, just because damage isn't really the deal here. We need as much battery as possible because of the NP drain. Yeah, she drains, I think, 10% every turn, it looked like. Very tricky. Okay, that one is a Saber, which is unfortunate. So get rid of their guts, but then don't kill them. Lancelot is going to have a really bad time getting his NP. Crit buff is not going to matter, so you do the game. If it's too optimally, I'll kill it, so let me do that. Really sucks that these ones get the guts, man. That's a pain in the butt. He'll live because he's got a defense buff. I could give Guts to... no, Guts doesn't work because it procs after the damage. Oh, fuck. Salami's gonna kill that with the dot command code. Oh, God. What could I do? I could double NP right now. That would kill these two, and then hit this one more time. I guess I'll try that. Oh, wait, no, I can't double NP. I can only one NP. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, this one dying this turn is just awful timing. If that one lived, I think we'd be fine here. Nice damage, nerd. 2,000. It removes the defense buff, but it's after the fact, so. Only Lancelot had more NP right now. Okay, she won't resummon it until next turn, so I could NP, but then these ones would. Oh god, yeah, he just needs his fucking NP and we'd be good to go. Yeah, I need that battery I need that battery, Mystico, because I could do that, and then I could kill all of them, and then Salami could NP Medea. So, yeah, it just doesn't work. You have to get luckier and get more NP gain than that. But yeah, I think I just go grab that Mystic Code. That'll make it so much easier. That would have been fine though if Salami didn't have the dot command code. Maybe that's all I need to do is remove the dot command code, because then I can just take my time. Yeah, I'll just do that real quick, see if we can win without the Mystic Code. Normally the dot command codes are amazing for her, but in that specific circumstance, really bad. Okay. The damage just doesn't matter at all in this fight. It does nothing. Like, the enemies are so weak. It's all the only time damage matters is when you hit Medea. That's it. So sacrifice everything for lining up their guts and then getting your NP. All right. If Medea didn't drain, this would be really easy, but then I guess that's the point, right? Especially for a newer account, this could be kind of tricky. I think we'll get it though. Just gotta play careful. Only take one guts if I do that. I want to take two. And get them down to no guts as soon as possible. And then you can always build NP on Medea if you have to. I'm definitely correct though about getting that Harry Potter Mystic Code. I think that'll be a massive help on this stage. Technically, Lancelot living is not required. I'll just take it slow here. I need to take 2 lives. That's probably the best way. We get a Rainbow Chain while at it, and that's good. Medea, please hit Salome or Romulus. Of course not. God damn it. Shit. Somehow he's still alive. I think she might need to do her invulnerability here. I'm not sure. Okay, we need to just proc the guts and nothing else. And the next turn, even if we have only one AoE, it should be fine, as long as the one normal attack we have can proc this guts. This is kind of cool, to be honest. Damn. Lancelot's not gonna be able to MP. Okay, so we need to proc that one's guts and then NP, and then that way Salami will target Medea. The problem is, okay, I think Lancelot can do it. I should have used that buff a while ago. 30% crit. Not the best, but hopefully it'll work. I guess Lancelot could do it after, so I could do the NP first, so Lancelot gets the first card Buster bonus and the attack up from Romulus. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That should be fine. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. Actually, Romulus could then just hit it with his quick. Because it'll have guts, it'll be at low HP, and then I can Rainbow Chain. Although Rainbow Chaining won't do a damn thing. I mean, I guess I can Rainbow Chain like this. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, she's got like a unique effect. Even though it's an evade icon, that's a unique effect. You can see the text coming up. Alright, so she takes more damage from Art. We've got double attack up. Come on, let's... I'm not sure she's dead. 3,000?! You know what? She's gonna die to the dot because she'll get her debuff. Look at you! Oh, you're not... Oh, look at this. She's debuff immune, but she doesn't debuff clear. I love it. Oh my god, I love it, dude. It's because now, if it wasn't for that, I'd have to clear it all over again, right? I'd have to line up their guts all over again, and it's a whole nightmare. But, yeah, she's gonna die to the dot. I fucking love that, dude. That is so good. Yeah, Mothman is like that, where he gets debuff immunity in his second health bar, but he doesn't clear the debuffs that he's already got, so you can linger with, like, buff block or whatever. Might as well fuck these up. Dude, that is so cool. I love that. Alright, Salami giving us the easy W there. Yeah, I'm guessing she wouldn't even take flat damage and stuff. It's just like a unique effect there. She has a debuff clear skill, and she just used it, but she used it on the skeleton. So she could have saved herself there, and then I would have had to go through so much effort to have beaten the stage if she had done that. Thankfully, she didn't. Alright, I think that's it for Oceanus. So this one we've already done, and that one is London, and then there's a good chunk of these for London. Alright, we'll take on the boy, who's actually a man, but alright, what do I need? Because it's not really about like the typical stuff, it's more about what is needed for the units that aren't banned. And honestly, I'm not sure any of this stuff is really needed. I guess Dragon Fangs when in doubt then, just because most of these other things are for units. Let me look at what Jufu needs. She's not banned, so might have some weird mat requirements. Alright, she's mostly skill gems, because she's an alter ego. What about her passives? Yeah, they're skill gems too. For her passives, she needs a few of these thingies, but not that many. And then none of her other skills take any of this stuff. Yeah, really, it just doesn't matter. I'm sure someone has passives that might need something weird, like maybe Billy needs bullets or these bells or whatever. Let me look at some of these on the wiki, try to be optimal. It's just kind of tough because the normal rules don't really apply, because so many units are banned. So like you can have a map that you would normally need that you actually don't need at all. Look at the bells, see who uses them. Alright, who needs these? Banned, okay, Ongrit needs them for his passives. Diarmid's banned, yeah, a lot of people use them for passives. It's actually ridiculous how many units these slap. Sanson needs 108 of the bells for his passives, dude. That's so stupid. Yeah, holy crap, they just slap these on people's passives like candy. The only unit, though, that we have that really uses them, that is relevant, is Sanson. And Sanson's passives are shit. He only needs the battery one, so... And he does need these. But let me look at bullets. I think bullets are used on Billy's stuff. Oh, yeah, it's called like gunpowder, I think. God, trying to remember the names of some of this nonsense. Alright, who uses these? Overwhelmingly people that are banned. Billy uses 144 of them, though, for his passives. William Tell uses them for his passives as well. I'm mainly looking for their normal skills, though, but it's such a newer mat, like almost anything that uses it is... Why does Kiyohime's passives take gunpowder? What? The fuck? Yeah, I don't think anyone that's allowed uses bullets for their normal skills, though, but we do have people that use it for their passives. Alright, let me try Dragon Fangs, because that's probably the biggest competition. I think it's bullets or Dragon Fangs. A lot of people use Dragon Fangs, but they might mostly be banned. Okay, Madge does, but she's already 10-10-10. Okay, banned. Jason uses them, and he's not banned, okay. Robin uses them, but he's banned. George uses them, he's banned. Who the fuck is not banned that uses these? Basically no one. As far as I can tell, it is pretty much Jason and that's it. And Jason needs 36 of them. That's not a big deal. We'll probably get those more now. I think it's bullets and then bells, because there are people that use the passives. So yeah, I think bullets though for now. Because Billy needs quite a few, and a bunch of other people need them as well. That's weird, but okay. Probably should save our foes until we see what we're going to use for the event. Although I feel like a lot of the staple stuff we've already foed, so I can probably just start going down the list here. Like, most of our AoE stuff is foed. So, like, Charlotte's obvious one. Geronimo, though, if you do have an assassin stage, we will unironically use Geronimo. How many foes do I have? Not that many. I can at least give him the caster ones, though. Although, actually, if it's a lottery, I'll probably use that to try to get Anastasia up. Because she'll be good for farming. Can I buy more? We need mana prisms really bad. Hopefully the event will give a bunch out. Yeah, wow, we are super... Yeah, I'm gonna wait to use the foe items then. We are so pushed on mana prisms, and we have like no foe items on hand. So in case it's like, oh man, I really need Anastasia as good as she can get, that's gonna have to be the way to go. The stream is like really late tonight or early tomorrow, so we'll figure out what the event's about then, and when it starts. And it probably starts then, but it doesn't always. So off memory, with Hans, you need to kill the books. I don't remember why, then you need to murder Hans. I don't think this one's too hard. I don't think it's like some crazy gimmick that strong arms you. I just think Hans is like very hard to kill until some of the books die or something like that. It's a good combo. They're both AoE, and then the Lancelot gets the buffs from Alex. Okay, if shit hits the fan, we literally have no other rider. I think Black Bart's allowed. I mean, he's level 30. I'm gonna have to level him soon, because sometimes we're just gonna need more than one rider on the field, regardless if they're good for the stage or not. And at least Black Bart did get that buff recently, so he's like kind of... Yeah, Black Bart's allowed. Yeah, it's the only ones we really have. I mean, I guess we could level Red Hair. I mean, he's awesome, but man, does he suck. Obviously there's Boudica. We might need to level Boudica, because at some point we're probably going to have to do mash Boudica and then a DPS for stall. So like Boudica does need to be leveled, but I don't know about soon. I feel like Black Bart though, just because with that buff he got, yeah, I think Black Bart is going to be the next rider we level. And probably pretty... Anastasia and Black Bart look like the next units we're probably going to level up. Yeah, that's probably it. And then maybe Caligula or something like that. Is Blood Axe banned? Blood Axe is not banned. I'm actually surprised I haven't leveled him then. Because he does have like support with the big defense down, considering everything else is banned, so... he is AoE though, which sometimes is bad, but honestly for farming it's good. But for boss fights we need more single target. Interesting. We might need Caligula for, what's her name? Egghead Bob. Demeter, that's the one. Okay, well, no other riders are worth bringing right now, so... Billy? Sure, and then Zhu Fu? That'll work. Dr. Eggman, yeah. Dude, her face, she just looks so done. Not in the mood to work. I normally gain apples in lottery events, at least on my main account, because I kind of spread out. I only worry about like opening like 20 boxes or so on my main, and sometimes I do more than that. Like I've opened 50, 60, 80, right? I've done that a few times, but I normally spread out my time to different accounts because I have so many. Like top priority though is probably the co-op account, and then maybe the Steno account. It probably, yeah, goes co-op Steno, then my main. Like my main doesn't really need. Why would I need to do more than 20 boxes on my main, Ziggy? Give me a reason. Why would I need to open more than 20 boxes on my main? I've been playing the game for, you know, like 6 years or whatever the fuck. I have so many things leveled up. Almost everything I care about is 10, 10, 10. Like literally, what skill levels on who? Like on who? Right? Like at most, like maybe Vertra, right? But that's one unit, and 20 boxes is enough, right? So like what am I gonna do? Get Coup to 20, 20, 20? Like what? Like Maury's 10, 10, 10. Billy's 10, 10, 10. You know, Arthur, Mordred, Asclepius, you know, Medusa, Penth, Tesla. They're all 10, 10, 10, right? Like what the fuck am I gonna do with lottery boxes? Like, do it again, right? Like, it doesn't, I don't need it. Yeah, QP is nice, but normally just spamming the QP daily is the way to go. I mean, it's like 5 million per, so. Okay, we're NPC'd. He is got like damage cut and invulnerability. You could do it though. You could do like armor ignore, and if it's and pierce vulnerability, right? You can do that with units and craft essences and stuff. And then you do a crit turn instead of an NP turn. And you just kill it. You absolutely could just kill him right now, unless this damage cut is like, you know, like 1 million or something. But if it's defense up, then you can easily get armor ignore and pierce vulnerability, and then normal card crit for 150k, right? Like you can absolutely do that. We're not doing that though. That's absolutely not in the cards here. So FP is nice, but the thing is, I have like 80 rare prisms and then probably like hundreds of rare prisms from like random golds I don't care about, and I could get FP from those, and I probably will, by the way. Like what I'm gonna do, if the new character is just mid, right? They don't have to be awesome. If the new character is just mid, maybe a little, that might have to be a little bit better than mid, to be honest. Like just a little bit better than mid, right? I'm gonna roll just so I can get coup, and then if I don't get coup, like fuck the new unit, if I don't get coup, I'm gonna use my rare prisms to buy FP and try to get coup that way. I don't give a shit anymore, right? I just want my coup to be 120. I'm so sick of being 118, so. And the amount of rare prisms I have is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, hopefully the new unit is like, you know, really cool. That would be nice, but like at this point, I'll just roll on whatever. Although I tell you what, there's a part of me that doesn't want to roll, and I might just use my FP and try to get coup that way. Because like, what if they do like the sequel to Saber Wars soon-ish, like early next year or something like that, and they add a gunslinger, because I always want gunslingers, right? But I don't know, they probably wouldn't do that for like another year at this point. They'll probably do it around Halloween or something. So probably don't have to worry about that, but then the other thing is, what if Lost Belt 7 has a new low star, right? I gotta get me my low stars, right? So I don't want to like blow my SQ and then be like, I got nothing left for like a cool low rarity unit. I don't know, it's hard to justify rolling right now unless I really want the unit, even though... That's why it's probably better that I use my FP. I should probably just use, you know, that FP I can get with my rare prisms and try to get Q that way. That's going to be so much inventory management though, but it is what it is. Alright, bring on the books, let's go. It's not fair, dude. NA gets so many coins, like, when JP couldn't because they got the system so much earlier. Because, like, ever since... I'm so mad, dude. Like, Kiyohime has had a rate up on JP since they added the coin system. So if you want Kiyohime coins, you can get them, right? William Tell has gotten one. I think Robin Hood got one. I think Caesar's gotten one. Bedivir's gotten one. I think Hector's gotten one, for God's sakes. Casterku's gotten, like, so many 3-stars have gotten rate up since they added the coin system, but fucking Ku hasn't, right? Like, dying over here. Why is there only one book? Do I just NP anyway? Because I know he's just gonna summon another one, but, oh wait, I'm still... 3 turns? Okay, well, I would have done this a little differently if I had realized that. Might need to... What the fuck, you game? I like how they only have 2 actions per turn because Hans is stunned. And the double attack Lancelot. God, that's so dumb, dude. I'm just gonna reset. That's fucking stupid. Like, the odds of him dying on that turn are just so low. Because it barely does enough damage to kill him. They don't get 3 actions per turn. And they can cast a skill. And they can also attack literally anyone else on the field. Like, that was so unlucky. And, like, it probably wouldn't have... Like, I'm sure we would still would have won, but it's just, like, that's so unsatisfying. I've been saving for Avenger Ushi since she arrived on JP. Well, I imagine you're in really good shape then. Fucking game, man. Like, that was so dumb. And Lancelot must have taken damage before that, because it did like 9k damage, and he's got more health than that, so... Oh yeah, and we had this. God damn. Should've bought Anniversary Blonde. I could, like, kill this book if I did Star Bum right here. And then he crits me for 7k. What a clown, dude. Always Lancelot. I bet you that guy's crit chance is like 10% too. Look at that! Look at that! I have taunt! So Lancelot is saved, right? And like, Match ain't gonna take any damage. And he double skills. Like, what a guy. Okay, we can NP now. Motherfucker, dude. Making me mad. I'll save the attack up. I'll try to crit Hans next turn. I mean, I could try to crit now, but yeah, no, we'll just wait. Nice charm. Actually, now that I think about it, I guess I could have just killed him here because he doesn't have like damage resist or anything. You don't really need to care about the book thing. More like wait 3 turns and that's it. Yeah, I should have attacked up Alex here. He'd have done a lot. It's fine. It still wouldn't have killed, and I'd still have to do crits anyway. No, I should have done it because you probably would have fucked up that book. $80 stars. Don't need the star absorb then. Mash bash. Very dead. 80k at the end there. Okay, looks like you do have to kill the book. I don't know why I bothered casting that. Like it was 0 stars. Crit anyway. Feels good. When the works outlive the author, which they very much did in his case. Don't need them right now, but those are always good. I think we got a few characters that are going to use them. Okay, chat, I think that's a decent stopping spot. I'm gonna get dinner, and then I'm gonna come back with Elden Rings. I said I'd try to stream Elden Ring sooner today than I did yesterday. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna try to get chat to invade me and shit. On my crappy new character. But we still have a lot of these to go. Holy crap. And Darius is gonna be tough. Because Darius, I think, is harder than any of the bosses in Camelot. And we've struggled so much with Camelot. I don't even know if we'll be able to beat it. It's gonna be tough. We'll see. Yeah, Darius might seriously put an ass whooping on us. I think they'll be pretty doable up until that. Although Hector actually might be pretty fucking annoying too, actually. God damn, we'll probably try that next time. That'll be exciting. Because we don't really have a good nuker. Alright, boys. I'm gonna go get me some food. I'll be back in like 10-20 minutes. Play some Elden Ring, and then we'll definitely do FGO tomorrow, check out the event and all that. I might be a little late though in case I need to do like a video, maybe there's an animation update or, you know, show off the new unit or whatever. But yeah, we'll do some FGO tomorrow, obviously. Unless the event doesn't start tomorrow, but I'll probably do it anyway so we can at least talk about the stream. But yes, I will be back, 20 minutes, peace.